All right. What's up, everybody? Say
It's
what's up. We're here to talk about the UFC White House card, give our opinions on the fights coming up, who we think's gonna win. And yeah, what now? We'll figure it out. Whatever. It's late. We're tired. Just follow
uh,
along. All right, Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia, Charlie Kirk's boy.
I got Diego Lopez, but I think Steve Garcia is very underratedly good. I think it'll be very a lot closer than people probably expect it to be. I think it'll be like a split decision or Lopez wins 2 rounds to one.
You're going decision.
Yeah, I think
I
it
got.
goes to distance.
I think it'll be close until the some one of them gets murdered. I'm going Diego Lopez. I just think Steve Garcia. I think okay. I always bring up. I picked Gene Silva with confidence against Diego Lopez with confidence. Like as soon as the fight was announced, I was like, Diego Lopez has no shot. Let me preface. And he got spinning
Yeah.
elbowed. But I will say, go back, rewatch that second round and parts of the first round when he's not get when Gene Silva isn't getting dominated on the ground. I'm not even that big of a Gene Silva fan anymore. Besides the point, but Diego Lopez really struggles at range with striking, and I do think Steve Garcia could use his length here. I just think he really likes to overextend, and I could see Diego Lopez kind of having the same sequence he had against Ortega in the opening of that fight. But I think that would I don't think Steve Garcia has the same chin as Brian Ortega.
No, I think if he catches them and hurts them, he gets them out of there too.
Yeah,
I think it'll go the distance. I think it'll I think it'll be well, I think because it's the first fight of the night and it's gonna be like White House,
a lot
lights
of
are the
tension.
brightest. Every
Oh
they
yeah,
might get I think they'll just start a little slow. So the first round like isn't crazy, and then the second round they start going at it and they like clip each other and there's like somebody gets rocked, and then the third round they go like all out to finish and like
what if they
it's like
don't? How crazy would
It's
it be
like
if they
Diego
don't?
wins like clearly round three or something, and like Garcia wins round two, but round one's like really close just because not a lot of strikes were thrown.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can see that happening.
Or Steve
That's my
Garcia goes out
prediction.
there
American Chad just
like a
throws
crackhead,
a
like he
flying
fights.
knee.
Oh. I'm not
Bo
even rooting for
Nickel.
anybody in this fight, just so we know. But I, yeah, so just so everybody's clear, we got Joey by decision, Diego Lopez by decision, Joey says. All right, we'll edit that out if he doesn't want his name said. And then I have Diego Lopez by, I'm going to say late first round TKO.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. I haven't seen a ton of Kyle Dawkins, but
He
I
just
know
chinned
he's like
Michelle Pereira super
relatively.
easily.
Yeah, I know he's like relatively good, like within at least like his. I know his floor is like bottom 15, like that
He's
kind
like
of
always going to be
range.
like a 15 to 25 dude,
Yeah,
a minimum.
but Bo Nickel did just come off a highlight reel KO in a fight where he was winning the whole time. I mean, he wasn't fighting anybody good, but definitely he's going to do
Pilato's
a lot
not
for his
bad.
confidence. He's definitely going to do a
Yeah.
lot for his confidence, which was a lot of people thought was going to be a problem after he got kneed to the body, TKO'd
I do want to
by
bring up he was
RER.
winning moments against RDR.
Yeah, but he also got out grappled in the first round.
He did. Is this thing still recording? Yeah, cool. That was weird. What was that? But he did. But I do like he pulled guillotine. That wasn't very smart. But he got a good takedown. Had some good control. Landed a few decent overhands. I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
think he's gonna
also
win.
yeah.
I got him. I think he's gonna win by decision or like third round stoppage.
I think Kyle Dawkins freezes up in the moment and kind of like is like, well, I'm here to lose. whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's
Or you could
just
be a
this is
Chad and
like
go out there and be like, screw this. This is my
yeah.
story. I'm here to write my
It,
story.
this is a fight. I think Bo Nickel is definitely like he doesn't want to lose this one. He's gonna do
Yeah.
everything in his power to
Yeah.
win
Pull
this
out all the
one.
tricks. I do see a world where he blows his load pause in the first round.
Gets a little
Gets
er,
a little too
excited.
jittery. Yeah. Gets a big. And Kyle Dawkins in the second round is just standing across the ring smiling at him.
He could, but
That's
I
like a
think he'll
real
fight smart.
possibility.
I think he'll fight smart. I think he'd rather have a boring win decision
Oh, yeah. Just
than
hold.
go
Yeah.
like blow his load in the first round. And they
Yeah.
did do that against Paul Craig.
Paul Craig.
Paul Craig. He had a boring tit for tat decision with him.
I can't wait to watch this dude talk about his chocolate milk in the ring. Who's not excited for that?
Over under 4.5 fricks said in his post fight interview.
I hope he says like I hope
I
he
hope he
like says frick
actually
Sean
swears.
Strickland.
I
Oh,
hope
what
he
if he's
says like
like,
frick, like I hope he says frick like 3 times, and then he gets up to the end. He's like, "Fuck Sean Strickland,"
oh,
and everybody goes, "Oh."
did you see Sean Strickland said he's going to be doing a peaceful protest outside with a bullhorn and his belt because he's banned?
Yeah, that's so funny. So they're like, "No, he can't come, Sean. He'll be a distraction."
Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm still going to be a
Well,
distraction.
here, all right. Listen, in Yahoo. I'm sorry if I said anything that hurt your feelings. Like,
Uh,
Sean, no, you're definitely not coming.
Sean, you're not allowed. I'll apologize about the
Hear
joke
that?
I made. I'll make an
Hear
APAC
that,
joke.
Sean? You're not allowed. All right, but now up next we got Mauricio Hoofy and Michael Chandler. Hoofy
Hot
by
take.
highlight reel KO. This is a slaughter, lamb to a slaughter to get a cool ass knockout from Hoofy. Chandler is 42 and doesn't fight to win anymore. He
This is
just
the
wants to go.
definition of Adam Silver going, time to learn Chinese, buddy, to Michael Chandler.
Yeah, they're honestly giving Michael Chandler a very generous fight, all things considered. And a very generous matchup on this card. But he's gonna go out there. He's gonna make it crazy. He's gonna make it
He's gonna
fun. But
throw bombs.
he doesn't fight to win. And Rufy's just like KO seeking missile that's just gonna find the right shot at the right time and put him out.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty similar to how the Yon Top fight looked, except we actually get a finish here.
Yeah, I agree. But up next we got Josh Hokett versus Derek Lewis.
Am I right, Israel? I can't wait
Derek
for that
Lewis
to be said
is
after he wins.
Yeah, every time I'm gonna pick Hoke, but just because it makes sense, but because it makes sense, Derek Lewis is somehow gonna fluke this win.
Nah, dude, that's how it was against Acosta. That's how it was against who do you fight right before that?
I don't even know. He fought the guy Pavlovich just chin.
So yeah, to share that was he chinned him, but that was whatever. That dude went to this split
It was
decision with
a it
Tuivasa.
was, it was an early stoppage
Yeah,
as
too.
well.
So this isn't the same Derek Lewis who can gain cat speed like when he's fighting Curtis Blades, or this isn't the like I wouldn't be shocked if we
Yeah,
see Josh Hokett wrestle fuck.
yeah, he's good. I think he takes him down and ground and pounds him. Derek Lewis will just give up and be like.
Yeah, this isn't the just stand Derek Lewis anymore.
He'll try. He'll probably have a big swing at some point, but it probably won't miss because Hokic is like an actual athlete and actually has like striking ability to slip shots. So I just got a text, Joe.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
DC, what's he saying, friend?
he
You're
said.
in my
He
world.
said. He said. Yuri's winning. Yuri's winning right now.
Oh, oh.
No!
You know, friend. I think Goldberg's leg's compromised. I think he's got a leg kick it with that calf kick more.
I think he tore his ACL. I think it's because he stood back on his knee, and I saw everybody saw a clear pop in his knee, and he grabbed at it and hasn't been able to
Joe,
put weight on it. I think it's
Joe,
a
I'm stuffing
sign
my
he
face with
tore his
popcorn right
ACL.
now. Joe, Joe, I
You're
haven't seen
so
my
right,
wiener in
Joe.
three
Oh my god.
months.
Oh my god. But anyways,
We got to cut all that
let's
out.
we got Sean O'Malley versus Amy and
My
Zahabo.
boat, my goat.
Ariel Helwani is making appearance tonight, but I think everybody knows this is a fight for O'Malley to look really, really good in. He's up
Uh,
to the hobby.
I am
They've been
nervous.
they've been trying. O'Malley's coach has been trying to get this fight for like a year
Oh,
now.
it's been so funny every time people are like, "So, what about like Sandhagen O'Malley?" And Tim Welch is always
Umar
like,
O'Malley. What about a rematch with Peter Yan? It's like
"They're like, what about that Zahavi guy?
this,
He's undefeated.
this is
He's
the
on a little
hobby
win
guys on
streak."
a real nice little quiet win streak. I think this would be a good matchup for my guy.
Lo
I
and
think he's no,
behold,
he doesn't say that. He tries to make Amy Zahavi seem really good.
yeah,
He's
he's
like,
like,
he's
what about
really
this
good,
Zahavi's
man.
the guy? He's a
I
boxer,
think he could give
kickboxer.
O'Malley I think he could give O'Malley problems.
He's
O'Malley's
licking his
gonna get a
lips.
O'Malley's gonna get a highlight reel knockout, more likely than not.
I am nervous though,
If
because
he
Zahavi kind
doesn't,
of just finds a way to just rob these.
I'll be depressed.
I'll be so depressed. This would
This
kill my.
this would ruin like probably a month of my like life.
Yeah.
My like day to day happiness will drop by like 20% if Amy Zahavi chins O'Malley. But he
Or if he
probably won't.
robs them, he won't. He's like a poor man's Peter Yan, I guess.
He lost that fight in my opinion to Chito Vera, and O'Malley did. And even if he didn't lose that fight, it was like razor close. And O'Malley did horrible, terrible things to Cheeto. So like,
What Sean Strickland said about Kevin Holland is what Sean O'Malley says about Cheeto Vera after that fight.
yeah, you know, you
Why
know,
doesn't Sean? Why doesn't Kevin like you?
you know.
If
But
you
we
know.
both got O'Malley. I got him by TKO or knockout, probably second round, maybe
Yeah,
end of first.
I got third round Eddie Wineland style.
Yeah, it's gonna be a one shotter, I think. Just like perfect, like he just weave bang out cold.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be. We're gonna be so back, boys.
We're
Oh,
so
I
back.
can't wait to drop this react. Are we dropping a reaction video? We have to announce it now.
Um, yes, but it depends on the outcome of the main event. Because if somebody loses, it might be a day or two late.
Yeah, for sure. But we will be dropping a post fight
If somebody wins, reaction in
same
like
night.
say like 10 minutes after it happens,
Yeah, it's coming out. We might live stream it naked.
maybe.
We'll
Odds
decide.
are
It depends.
odds are odds are zero on that one. Put a pin in that one.
Put a
But
pin in that.
uh,
We'll come to it later.
oh, yeah, the co-main event, we got Alex Pereira versus
Another one
Cyril
of the friends of the
Cyril
channel.
Gahn. Yes, icon. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Uh, I got Pereira. I think he handles him pretty easily. I don't think Cyril Gahn even hits harder than like a. I don't. I think Cyril Gahn and Khalil Roundtree honestly probably have pretty similar levels of power.
I was gonna say that'd be a
Like
pretty fun fight.
even if he does catch Pereira like clean on the feet, he might, and he probably will at some point. I really don't think a heavyweight Pereira is gonna get like
He's kind
rocked
of a
by it.
blockhead.
I think Pereira is just gonna eat it, walk him down, get him up against the fence, and just chin him. That's just what I see when I imagine the fight. 'Cause I think he's just a way better kickboxer than Pereira, and I think he knows it. He's just gonna go out there and do his thing.
Yeah, I don't think I would also agree. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, and I kind of had the take of it's a kickboxing fight with 4 ounce gloves. Tom Aspinall's a great MMA fighter, but the fact that he was going pretty tit for tat with Cyril Gane at range in that first round, to where like could have gone either way, but we've never seen Tom Aspinall do that before or have to do that before. He's being pretty
Yeah.
like
So
he was looking pretty
Pereira might.
okay.
I think
He
it'll
might
take
lose
a
the
round
first
or
round.
two. I think it might take him to the second or third, just because Cyril Gane's gonna be like all really like
Elusive,
light on
he's
his feet on
fast.
there. He's gonna be hard. He's gonna be harder to pin down than Ankalaev was. And it took Pereira like a little bit to in that fight in the rematch to get him like up against the fence like that. Anyways, but I think it'll
Yeah.
take him a round or two. But I think once he does, it'll just be like I think it'll be like when Gaethje against Patty, how he just kept like getting like closer and closer and
Yeah.
closer with his hooks. I think it'll be like that, and Pereira will just catch him and put him out. And then we get Pereira versus Aspinall. If Aspinall's still in the UFC,
Yeah, bro. What's going on
or
here?
we
Eddie
get, or we get,
Hearns.
or we get Cyril Gane versus Aspinall. I mean, I'd be happy to have it.
Either way,
I want to see. I just want to see the winner of this fight versus Aspinall because it'll
I just
be.
want to see Aspinall back, and I hope Eddie Hearn doesn't get him cut.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn needs to shut the fuck up about asking Dana White to release him from the UFC. What the fuck do you think he's doing?
Also, I don't want to see Aspinall go in boxing.
No, let him establish himself a little bit. There's like an unanswered fight he just had with Cyril Gane that had to get stopped because of an eye poke in the first round, and a
Like
fight
three
where
eye
it looked like it
pokes.
was going to be pretty competitive. We need to
Yeah.
see the either him that fight or the winner or prayer. Prayer beats him. Like
Uh,
we need to see at least that fight before we even think about going to boxing.
Also, to bring up the implications of this Pereira Gon fight, Pereira, if he beats Gon, moves probably in the top five all time,
Yeah,
maybe top three.
I think he already is in poking around like six.
He probably moves
He's
out
like
like to top
six.
three if he gets a third belt.
He's like 6'5" ish range. If he beats Cyril Gane, even if it's an interim belt, he immediately is at least like fourth all time.
Yeah, I would
Like he's
argue.
over
I
like
would put him
Mighty
three.
Mouse. I think he's over GSP.
I would put him over Volk, man. As much as we love
Yeah,
Volk,
he's like right there with it'd be like him right there with Volk. If he like, and then if he goes on to beat
he'd be over
Aspinall and
GSP.
unify it, that would be he'd be the guy. I think.
It'd be Islam Jones.
I think
I'd
he'd
have
be
him
the guy at
third.
that
I'd
point.
have him third if he beats Gon. I'd have him third.
If he beats Gane and then Aspinall, I think he's the
Oh, he's
guy.
the go. Well, yeah, he's the greatest combat athlete of all time by far.
Yeah.
Unless Rico Verhoeven goes out here and starts dominating boxing.
Unless they, yeah, because they're gonna run that fight back, and unless he beats him, Usyk,
Although then,
or
dude,
he
how
goes over
sick would
Usyk,
Pereira versus Verhoeven be for
that
just
would be
like
sick.
the combat athlete belt? I wish the UFC would.
Yeah,
I wish they would play into the gimmick side a little bit more.
and I don't know why they didn't when Pereira from kickboxing came over and won his contender series matchup, and they offered him like 12 for 12. It's like what?
Why would they
And
do that?
why
They're
did they
lucky
let him
he's
go?
Brazilian.
That would have been so cool to see him like because
Oh yeah,
he's a light
Artem
heavyweight.
Vaidov.
Yeah, because I think he would cruise through the light heavyweight rankings right now.
Yeah, pretty weak if Jamal Hill's still top 10. All right,
Yeah,
back to
can
the
you
point.
imagine? Can you imagine what he would do to Jamal Hill?
Dude, leave Jamal alone.
Listen. Statistically speaking,
You got
I'm the greatest.
dominated.
I got caught. Well, you got caught. I got dominated.
Me versus Khalil Roundtree be like. But all right, back to the point. Let's get to
Uh,
the main event here after this weird tangent.
I think this is going to be the only fight that we go separate ways
Yeah, probably.
because
As
I've
much
had an
as I just want
epiphany.
to preface, Justin Gaethje's my like personal favorite fighter. I just enjoy being right.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje is
Like,
definitely, at least like
our
at this
favorite.
moment, my probably my favorite fighter of all time. Outside of
Yeah,
Conor McGregor, he was like the second guy that got me into the sport.
yeah.
And I when he beat Patty, I said that I was gonna spend the next 6 months convincing myself that he'll beat Ilya Taporia.
And it's
And
happened.
I kind of did it, but it's not just me. I've noticed other people. Like I've been seeing a lot of edits about how many upsets there's been this year, like with Strickland and Hamzat. He was undefeated. Like I think this would be a similar level to that when it comes to being upset, just on like just like what based on vibes going into it, and it just seems so perfect. It seems like a fairy tale ending because Justin Gaethje was screwed out of a title shot, then but nobody talks about it after he beat Dustin Poirier, and Poirier was ranked like number 2 in the division, and he knocked him out. The
We were
UFC
there.
made him fight
We
Max
remember.
Holloway,
Yeah, they were like,
made
just
him
come
fight Max
on, dude, for the
Holloway
BMF.
for
Come
the BMF belt, and
on.
he was like, "Sure, I guess." And he gets beat by Holloway,
Man,
one of the best knockouts of all time.
I don't
And
want
he
to
got
talk
eye
about it.
poked. He
Don't
got
bring that.
eye poked, gouged
Twice.
twice in that fight. And then he got really unlucky and got his nose broken like a horrible way at the end of the first round.
And
So he
like
had
a
like
freak accident.
everything. And I don't know if all that happened, if none of that happens, if the fight changes at all. But it definitely everything was going against him going into the later
Sorry,
rounds of
bub.
that fight. But
Yeah.
he defies the odds because he comes back again and he beats Fiziev. Fiziev was on short notice, to be fair, but still, it wasn't like crazy short notice. And Fiziev seems like one of those guys that's never not training. And he beats Fiziev on short notice, and he beats him better than the first time. The first time they fought, it was relatively close, and there's an argument Fiziev could have won. But the second time, he beats him pretty handily, or at least a lot more definitively. And then he goes out there against Patty Pimblett, an underdog, kind of had everything going against him, vibes, odds, like points in their career, momentum, everything was against him in that fight. And he defied the fucking odds again. Is Patty Pimblett very good? Probably not, but it doesn't matter because he still beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Gets the
probably.
interim, gets the interim belt, and now he's fighting Ilya Taporia. Probably if he wins, if he loses this fight, his last fight of his career. Even if he wins, this might be he might just retire on
Mhm.
top. So
I think he wants the Max fight back.
it seems too perfect. And he's probably my favorite fighter of all time. I have to pick him going into this one. I'm picking Justin Gaethje, and I believe it. I don't I'm not I didn't have to like I really believe this, or I really am feeling the Gaethje win coming in here. The closer the fight gets, the more I'm like I just kind of feel like it's just too perfect. It just seems like it's too perfect.
It's a beautiful story. I love it. Brings tears to my eyes. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I will be there front row sobbing at Justin Gaethje's funeral after on June 15th
He's not. He's gonna win.
because I get it. Hamzat's lost this year. Marab lost this year. Who else has lost this year?
Lerone Murphy lost is
His
undefeated. Ian Gary isn't undefeated anymore. A lot of the guys that were big on the come up undefeated. I saw a comment the other day that just kind of like solidified my feelings about Gaethje even more. It was like Gaethje was 17-0 once. I was like, oh, he was.
Yeah, but he didn't lose on his 18th.
Nah, but Ilya will.
But
I also do
I will
think Ilya is a better style for Gaethje than like a Max is, even
for
like a
sure.
Poirier.
But also,
Because
I agree but
Poirier,
disagree at
because
the same time because I'm gonna let me bring up my argument. Let me bring up my argument. I think the style to beat. Okay, first of all these dudes we've seen lose this year lose their O. Ian Gary lost his almost 2 years ago now. Shawcott's been out for that long. Just to remind you, R.I.P. whoever he is.
Yeah, yeah, he got removed from the UFC, I think.
But
He hasn't
whatever.
been cut. He's just not in it anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't exist. But we've seen all these dudes have really close fights and go to close decisions and barely scrape by. The moments really is struggling like Jai Herbert. He's immediately getting up and a minute into the next round, finishing him up against Volk. Has a close first round. Second round finishes him against Max. Is going tit for tat, losing. I always said Max was doing well in winning that fight, but Ilya did well to be able to match him tit for tat and point fight with him for that long and not just get up on. Pause. Impressive, but finishes Max in the third or fourth round. I don't remember that fight's a blur for me. I blacked out. Yusuf Zalal doesn't submit him, but has his way with him for 3 rounds, even
He
after
did gas at
gassing
the end of
out.
the
He
third,
gasses out, sure,
but it was
but
short notice. Short
short
notice.
notice and still is dominating him while gassing out.
Yeah. Quick second. Gaethje did lose on his 18
Oh, did
fights.
he? Oh, shit.
He was 17-0, and then he lost when he fought Eddie Alvarez at
Well, was it
18.
Eddie Alvarez?
Yeah, it
I
was his
thought he
18th
fought
fight.
Poirier before. Oh, he fought Poirier after Alvarez. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
sorry. I was just looking at his record. I was like, oh shit, he did lose his
he
18th
did
fight.
lose at 18. But who else has Ilya really struggled against? Charles lands a big elbow. Oh, I've seen a creator of MHA who I really respect, not hating on him, but he always brings up people overplay Ilya's grappling against Charles, which they do a little bit, and but he always says Charles almost had him in a leg lock. I would argue, watch the position Ilya is in right before he decides to stand up with Charles. He's got Charles in half guard and could land disgusting hammer fists. So I do want to bring that up. I just think, and I want to bring up, I think the style to beat Ilya is you have to fight on the back foot, and I think you really have to sting him. And I think Gaethje is going to trade in the pocket with him, and I think that's where Ilya is most comfortable is when you're going to clash with him. I think the idea of he's never had to clash with anybody is overplayed and overbeaten. I
He
think
clashed with
clashing with
Max. Max
a,
tried
c-
to clash with him.
a
Max,
couple
they were
times,
swinging in the pocket in that fight.
but I don't think Gaethje has the same chin as Max at 45. You know
No,
what I mean? Like, I think Max threw out several times of that fight, rewatching it. He ate so many shots that would have put out a lot of other fighters.
yeah. I can see a Gaethje 1-2 kind of like just making Ilya kind of just step back a bit because he's eaten like like a really good sharp elbow from Charles at 55, but outside of that, he hasn't really had to deal with any like heavy hitters at 55. And I mean,
I mean,
he's
he
been
ate that
hit and
head kick
he's
from Jai
taken.
Herbert at
Yeah, he has
55.
against Jai Herbert, but Jai Herbert, that was really all Jai Herbert did in that fight. But he like and he gets hit and he's taking shots and he and is taking damage and he's taking like shots against Volk and Max and I would say at 55 Gaethje definitely is gonna have more of, like at least some thud on his strikes and I would because I don't think Ilya is gonna be as fast like if he does finish Gaethje in the first, I don't think I think he'll last longer than Charles. So I think Ilya because I rewatched the Max fight today, and Ilya did take his time a little bit in that first round.
For sure. I
He
just don't
didn't
think
like
Gaethje's
get on it.
Max.
He didn't get on him right away, which he might do with Gaethje just to kind of see how Gaethje wants to approach it. And Gaethje said he's gonna try to put Ilya on the back foot, so he might.
Yeah, but I don't think
You
that's
know,
the right plan.
he
That's what
might.
Charles tried to do as soon as he landed that
Yeah, but
elbow.
Charles was trying to take him down.
But
Gaethje's gonna
even
try to get
after
him up
he
against the
couldn't take him
fence just to
down
like
and let
punch
the
him.
elbow, don't forget they kind of went into open space. After Ilya stood up from the grappling exchange, Max once again tries to get him against the cage, clinch him up. Ilya breaks free. They kind of circle off, go to the center of the cage. And that's when we start to, that's when the famous, oh man, you can already see Charles is eating these shots better than most people at 45. Oh, and he's out.
Boom, boom, doom, doom.
So I don't know. I just think in order to beat Ilya, it would be like a Sean O'Malley way bulked up at 45 or a Max Holloway at 55. But like before he fought Charles and Dustin.
Yeah, I think Ilya could definitely win. I'm just, I almost would rather be right and be right than be wrong.
Yeah.
Like I don't really mind if I'm wrong because if I'm right, it's gonna be like,
Yeah, you'd rather be wrong and pick Justin Gaethje than be right and
uh,
pick Ilya.
yeah,
That's fair.
that's part of it. My bias, probably.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be biased. I'm trying to be objective here. I want to pick Gaethje. I want to pick him. It'd be awesome. I'd be if he Rolling Thunder is Ilya at the end of round one. If we
Oh,
see another version
I
of
just,
UFC 290,
I really do hope, regardless of who wins, that it's not like a 1 minute fight. I really hope we get like at least a couple rounds. Like I
yeah,
really like that the Patty Gaethje fight. We got to see like all 5 rounds of it.
that was sick. Oh,
I really don't want another Charles Ilya fight where like I want to go back and watch like a fight before his next fight, and I only get to watch like 2 minutes.
yeah.
So regardless of who wins, I hope there's not like a first round finish. What if there's an injury? What if
I'm
like
kind of
Ilya goes out
feeling.
there and like goes to like throw 1-2, but it kind of like just grazes and like tears his Achilles?
Oh, that could suck. Or like,
What if that? What if like
I do think there's going to
nothing?
be
We get like
some big injury on this card. I don't know who.
what if we get like no fight in the main event? Like he gets like injured, like Aspinall versus Blades.
Do they have a backup? I think immediately they would pull out the
Uh,
backup and say, "All right, come out."
they would just Armin would be in the crowd and they'd just be like, "Get in,
Armin, get it, strip down to your
Armin! You want to
underwear.
fight? You want to fight? You want to fight him? We'll work out the details later. Who
After
gets the belt?
you get as much as you want,
Yes,
just get
brother.
the fuck up here.
Yes, brother. Yes, of course.
Of course, brother.
Armin is might be out of all the new gen fighters. I think he might be my favorite.
Ilya's my
He did you
favorite.
see
Ilya's my favorite new guy.
did you see the clip of him and Khalil Roundtree where he was making fun of Khalil for lifting the same weights as Nina Drama?
Yeah,
And Khalil was
got butt hurt.
not. He was
Didn't
so
find it
butthurt.
funny.
He was just Armin, go away. Armin, go away. Armin.
Not right now.
He's like, Coach, she did this way. He was only using like 10-pound dumbbells. I don't know what he was
Armin's the
doing.
little brother of the group who
He's
just
such
like,
a good like he's like a
yeah.
rage baiter, but he's not like a he doesn't get you like mad. He's just like funny.
Oh,
Like he's annoying, but he's funny. So you can't like get mad at him.
Khalil got mad at him there. Khalil wanted to eat him.
Yeah, he was.
But all right. I think that's where we're gonna wrap up the video on Khalil Roundtree eating Armin. Don't
He's
forget he's
probably
in a
thought about
cult
it.
with Dominic Cruz and Jeremy Heaton Stevens.
He is.
All three of them are in a cult. Don't forget that.
Arnold Allen drop kicked the midget. Don't forget it.
And oh, let's go over this card. Let's just go from fight to finish, just who we think is gonna win real quick. Just go we go over. So we both got Lopez. I got by first or second
Lopez.
round TKO. I'm gonna say slip into an overhand. Like he slips a shot
I
into an overhand.
I got Lopez by decision.
Then we got O'Malley. No, Nickel Dawkins. I got Nickel by decision.
It's a decision or late third round
Yeah, late third
stoppage.
round stoppage. Underrated pick though, if the odds are big enough, throw a little money on Dawkins.
Dacus and Steve Garcia and Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to bet on just like pick a good underdog bets, I would ride with that. But
You
we're
heard
not
it from
betting
me.
advice. We're not
Bet
betting advice. I think we have to say
bet on
that so
Justin
people don't
Gaethje.
get. I think people have to say we have to say that so we don't
Ah,
get sued.
this is not serious. Bet on Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, but you should if you are
I'm not
financially stable
saying
enough and you can just throw away $5.
I'm not telling you to, but
But all
if I
right,
had $5, I would bet it on Justin Gaethje.
me too. Just kidding, I wouldn't. But you should. O'Malley, Zahabu, we both got O'Malley by second or third. I got second or third round TKO.
I got late first, early second,
Perfect.
early, yeah, some first or second.
Yeah. Pereira gone. I got third round TKO.
Yeah, second round TKO.
Perfect. And then I got Ilya late first round TKO.
Justin Gaethje, second round knockout.
Oh, I'm cold. Okay.
He's gonna do a backflip over Ilya in the White House, and it's gonna be the best day of my life.
It's gonna be beautiful. If that happens, I'll
If
be celebrating. I won't be
if
upset for
that
being wrong.
if that doesn't happen, uh,
Or Gaethje by submission.
can you
I got,
imagine if he anacondas him?
or like he just pulls out like a Darcer and Anaconda, or like he
Boston
omoplasts him.
crab.
Yeah, Stulaev stretches him,
Yeah, but it puts him in a banana split.
works on
Gaethje,
him to
first
death.
submission against Ilya Taporia.
Gaethje's. Also, fuck
You
Patty,
say
just to bring it
gay
up.
cheese.
Just to bring it up. Patty was a bitch in there, Bill Dove.
He
Dustin's
really
never
was.
had a nice thing to say about me, lad. We want all the
Patty
smoke.
plays the Patty
Patty can
plays the
suck my
victim a
dick.
little too much. Play definitely plays the
Plays the
victim a little too
victim.
much. A little too
But,
much for my liking for
lad,
the amount of shit he talks.
Dustin's not that good, lad. He's never been nice to
Speaking
me,
of shit
lad.
talk, Gaethje, he's either a genius
Or he's
or
made a
a
grave
retard.
mistake.
But
I'm
we already know
gonna,
he is.
yeah.
But
Whoa. Oh,
but
twice. Two times.
it
You got
might
caught. You
he
got
might
caught. Remember? Bring it in. Oh, two
yeah.
times, twice. Hey,
Last time you got comfortable, you got finished twice.
two
What
times.
round is it? It's fifth round. No
No
way.
way.
No whatever that game is.
And Tony Ferguson's
You
being told, try shooting an Imanari roll.
you know, one man can hold you down.
Who can rape
And
you?
now you know. Uh,
Are we allowed to say that? I think we're allowed to say
I
that.
mean, we're just quoting the fighter.
Yeah, we're just quoting the song lyrics. But all right. I think that's where we end the
Uh,
video.
yeah.
All right, end this recording.